I'm going to go ahead and open up your hood, locate your oil dipstick. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Give this a wipe down. Set it across the top of the engine. Using a 17mm socket in our ratchet, we're going to go ahead and remove our drain plug and drain out our engine oil. You want to have your catch can ready to go. Always good to be wearing gloves when doing this here because it can get pretty dirty. Go ahead and install your drain plug. Go ahead and snug that down. And give that a wipe. Clean that up. Go ahead and use your oil filter wrench and a ratchet. Let's go ahead and loosen our oil filter. You want to have your catch can underneath for this as well. Let's go ahead and use a clean rag here. Wipe down where the oil filter goes. You want to make sure that the old O-ring gasket from the old filter is not still stuck up in place. Ours is not. We have the aluminum there. So you want to go ahead and take your filter, and we're going to prime this oil filter. We're going to fill it up with oil. You're going to watch it. It's going to consume some. It's going to take it right down in. So the purpose of doing this is when you start up the engine, it will not have a dry start. The oil will be already in the filter, cycling through the engine, opposed to putting on a dry filter. The first few seconds will be a dry start, and we try to prevent that from happening. At this point here, our filter looks like it's pretty primed. We're going to take a little bit of oil, put it on the rubber O-ring. That'll help us slide and lock into place. Let's go ahead and install our filter. Let's go ahead and install our filter. Now you might lose a little bit of oil here. Looks like we're doing good. Once it bottoms out, you want to go ahead and snug that down. You shouldn't have to use tools to install your oil filter. It should be hand tight and snug. Now when we started, we removed our dipstick to remind us that we have to add oil to this. So we'll just set that aside, open up our oil fill cap, and set this aside. Using a clean funnel, I'm going to go ahead and add 4.2 liters of oil. Let's go ahead and remove our funnel and take our dipstick, slide this down into place. Let's go ahead and put on our oil fill cap here. Now at this point here, once we have our dipstick locked into place and our cap on, you want to go ahead and start the vehicle. Let it run for about 30 seconds. Then you want to shut it down. You want to come out here, grab that dipstick, and you're going to pull this out, I'm going to give it a quick wipe down. I'm going to put this back in. Once it's locked in, pop it back out, and we're going to go ahead and check the level of the oil. You want to make sure that the oil is at the top mark, right at that top dot. If it's down to the low dot, you want to add a quart. At this point here, we're at our perfect level right now. So we are all set. Go ahead and pop that back in.